Hey guys, Wayback Rewind here. Today I want to talk about a new microphone, the Maono PD200W Hybrid. It's hybrid with 3 ways to broadcast great audio. Studio quality, but smarter. Made for 2 voices. Studio clarity in any room, and built for no worries recording. It has long battery life, up to 60 hours, and the world's first dynamic mic for podcast. Coming up next, here on Wayback Rewind. So I got the Maono PD200W Hybrid, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. Regardless of whether or not you are a content creator, a podcaster, or just have a home studio, you can get this microphone with studio quality, but smarter. This microphone allows you to have studio quality in any room, and a high-quality microphone is essential, and this microphone is built for no worries recording. The PD200W Hybrid is a dynamic microphone. It's stable up to 60 meters wireless range and up to 60 hours of battery life. It also has a live volume and gain control and a one-tap mute and 16.8 millions of RGB color shift. The PD200W Hybrid isn't just a microphone. It's a hardware expression of a free, effortless creator mindset. Say goodbye to cable mess, placement limits, and heavy post-production work. So now let's open it. Here I've got the box. It's very well packaged. And here's what's in the box. You've got the dynamic microphone, the stand base and stand pole, the USB-C receiver, the USB 2-in-1 cable, and the 2-in-1 adapter cable. And it also comes with a complete set of instructions. Opening up the box here, the first thing you see is the user manual. The user manual is going to explain everything, how to set it up, but I will basically be walking you through the manual here. This quick start guide steps you through the on-off button, the wireless receiver, mounting it to the boom arm or the stand, base, and pole, connecting with a wireless receiver or a USB cable, connecting with a wireless receiver to a camera, or connecting with a wired connection to a phone or to a computer. And finally, this is an end address microphone. Now we pull out one of the wireless receivers. It comes with the USB-C. It also comes with the USB-C cable. And here is the microphone itself, the PD200W Hybrid. You have to be careful to make sure that you look underneath the first layer and then you find the stand base and the stand pole. I didn't see this originally and I was wondering how in the world you mount this, but you have to look carefully and the stand pole is there. Now, the stand pole is height adjustable up to 28 centimeters or 11 inches. Now we're going to assemble it. Now we're going to move on to the button functions. To be honest, this was a little confusing. The mute button, when you push it, it turns red. That one is pretty straightforward. But when it comes to the rotary knob, it does 3 different things. When it's white, it's microphone level, which seems pretty straightforward. But then it's a short tap, it toggles to blue, and it's now the headphone level. And then a little more confusing, with a long push, it turns to green and it becomes the noise cancellation with 3 different levels plus off. And finally, when it turns orange, that means it's charging. When you push the button for 2 seconds, the power button, it turns on and then it goes to white. Multiple pushes of the on-off button cycles the ring light through 16.8 million different colors. Now moving on to microphone ports, you have the USB-C and you have the XLR, and then of course you have the wireless. You have 3 different ways to broadcast grade audio, plus you have a headphone jack. Now the 2.4 gigahertz wireless has one of 3 different adapters. The USB can plug directly into your computer or phone, and with XLR, you need some type of adapter or mixer. Now, cutting the cables and going hybrid allows you to be free to podcast with podcast anywhere to any device. Now, computer use, you can plug this directly into your USB, and I'm going to demonstrate that here. I'm taking out the supplied USB cable, and it has the adapter on one end that can be A or C. So I'm going to use the A end and plug directly into my hub here. And when I plug into my hub, the other end, the C end, will go into the microphone, and my computer automatically recognizes it once I turn on the power. And then you see it's charging, it's connected to the computer, and the blue light is more or less just for decoration. And I connect my headphones, and then I can adjust the headphone volume. Of course, it's white. That means it's headphone volume. And looking at my sound card information, I can see the headphones there, and I can also see down here under input, I can see the microphone. So now computer use with wireless is pretty much exactly the same thing, except I'm going to unbox one of the receivers that I got. This came with the USB-C receiver, which could plug directly into a computer or a phone, but I'm going to use the wire to unplug the microphone from the USB-C, and then I'm going to plug in the receiver. Now, when I plug the receiver into that little small adapter, then I will plug that into the computer, and then the computer immediately recognizes it and connects, and now the microphone is connected to the computer wirelessly. Now I can do the same thing with my phone. I'm going to unplug from the computer here, and I'm going to take that little A adapter off, and now I can plug that C adapter directly into my phone. And I've got a little microphone recording program here, and I'm just going to tap on it, and you can see that the phone is wirelessly connected to the microphone. Now, phone connection with wired mode is pretty much exactly the same thing. I just remove the wireless receiver, and then I can take the USB cable and plug it directly into the phone. And then I can take the other end and plug it directly into the microphone. And then I will have a wired connection from the microphone to the phone. I'm going to turn on my little recording application and just tap on it here, and you can see that I am connected to the phone. I didn't demonstrate that audio for you, but I'm recording this voiceover with this microphone so you can judge for yourself how it sounds. And finally, if you have an audio interface, it's not included in the kit, but if you have XLR mics, it does not need phantom power because it's a dynamic mic, but you do need XLR cables, which are not included, with a male and female end. The male end goes into your adapter or your mixer or whatever you're using, and the female end will go into the mic. So you connect to the microphone with the female end, and that turns off all of your fancy electronics. So you're not going to have any light, you're not going to have any mute, and you cannot even plug the headphones in anymore. It disables the headphone jack. You're going to have to use the headphone jack on your adapter or on your computer or phone, wherever you're connected to. So finally, I'm going to show you the Maono Link software. You can do everything that you can also do with the knobs, but you can even do more. You can control the lights here, multiple colors, multiple brightness levels. But the most important thing are these scenes. You can adjust different equalization. You can add reverberation at 10 different levels, and you can have presets for podcast, game, or song, and then you can create your own and save them. Now, going back to basics here, it's basically the same as the knob. So in conclusion, you're getting studio quality sound and fine-tune the tone, EQ, and reverb with the Maono Link software like I just showed you. And it's made for two voices with dual track recording, ensures that each mic captures its own sound. With hybrid connectivity, wireless USB and XLR, dual track capture, AI noise control, and multi-platform device support, creation returns to pure expression. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, the PD200W Hybrid records every word clearly and freely anywhere. If you found this interesting, please like or subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.